apps, right? Like neither is Dialect, neither is Render or Helium or HiveMapper. Like all of this stuff is kind of happening on its own. And I actually have time to be a bit heads down and focus on like design and engineering. So like writing proposals.
With Ethereum having problems with network congestion and high fees, Solana is here to solve these problems with scaled blockchain. In a recent interview, Anatoly Yakovenko hinted that they are building a technology to handle a lot of users. In this video, I will walk you through this master plan, so stay tuned.
Can't wait!
Solana has recently become one of the top cryptocurrencies with strong demand due to the services and values it provides its consumers. According to Solana's developer, Anatoly Yakovenko, the Solana Sol network is working on so many things that will help them attract even more consumers to increase its adoption. Yakovenko says in an interview on Token Terminal's YouTube channel that Solana is working on many growth drivers that could bring more people to the Solana network, such as Helium, a network of Internet of Things, IoT, devices that successfully migrated over to the Solana blockchain earlier this year, and HiveMapper, a decentralized map building tool that is attempting to map the entire world like Google Street View. Yakovenko added that they have already reached a 2 million kilometer map and are expanding.
HiveMapper, if you take a look at that, so there's this idea of token incentivized physical networks. Helium created close to 1 million IoT hotspots. That's really, really cool. Like think about virtual tokens moving around between people with cryptography impacting the physical world. There's literally a close to 1 million antennas generated from that. I think that's really, really cool, and they're going to attempt to do the same thing with 5G. HiveMapper, on the other hand, is trying to map the entire world like Google Street View, and there's 60 million kilometers in the world. They're already at 2 million kilometers mapped. They just crossed that, which is insane. Like they're growing like their data set at a breakneck speed, and that obviously like that amount of real world data ties into AI and a whole bunch of other applications on top of it. And Render is another company that's also like physical network. They have GPUs that they're using to render like ray tracing quality images for like movies, and they announced that they're moving to Solana.
If more people are adopting the network, will Solana have the capacity to contain them? Let's find out. Subscribe to the channel and put on notifications so you don't miss any of our exclusive crypto news and price prediction videos with high rewards that can make you wealthy while improving your crypto investing.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Solana was inspired by Ethereum, but given how Ethereum suffers from high network fees and sluggish transactions when transaction volume is high, Solana cannot prosper with high adoption if it performs like Ethereum. According to Yakovenko, Solana is a scaled Ethereum. Solana is similar to Ethereum, but better. Yakovenko stated in the interview that Solana has the capacity and technology to manage the world's blockchain requirements. He stated that he sees Solana meeting all of the world's needs because, with today's bandwidth architecture surrounding data centers, 1 gigabit is the free tier. You get a box, they give you a gigabit for free, and it currently costs less than $1 per terabyte of egress. So bandwidth is unbelievably inexpensive. He stated that a new generation of technology is introduced on Solana every 2 years. Therefore, from his perspective, he is extremely certain that Solana can already handle hundreds of millions of people because Solana has plenty of capacity to do so.
Solana is a monolithic chain. Think of it as one giant Kafka queue for all of this data that's just being dumped into it. I can definitely see it handling all of the world's needs, because when you look at today's bandwidth infrastructure around data centers, the 1 gigabit is free, is the free tier. You get a box, they give you 1 gigabit for free. And like it costs less than $1 per terabyte of egress right now. So bandwidth is ridiculously cheap right now. By the time we actually get to this like 100 million concurrent users and any cryptocurrency network or combined networks all in aggregate, I think we'll probably see bandwidth up sub 10 cents a terabyte. So at the end of the day, I think right throughput L1s like a monolithic L1 can absolutely handle it. And you see that from the other like kind of computational bottlenecks that exist, such as like signature verification, all the transaction processing itself. Firedancer has been doing demos of taking basically rewriting Solana from scratch in C, like optimized the way it should have been, you know, if we didn't have to like, you know, fly a plane and build it at the same time. Their performance numbers for their nodes in testing environments are like over 600,000.
If you want an investment that is going to give you a huge return over a long time, Check out our video on Ripple price prediction to take advantage.